Welcome to the Stargate Universe panel. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Robert Cooper. A couple of years ago, someone asked a question. We've killed a lot of doctors on the show over the years. And they asked, why do you have such a problem with doctors? And I said, we don't have a problem with doctors, we have a problem with Scottish people. That's not true. I was joking, honestly. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Robert Carlyle. Your program probably said Louis Fierro is going to be here. He plays Colonel Young. Unfortunately, I don't know what happened to him. He got lost or stopped at the border or arrested again. I'm not sure. But I'm actually sorry he's not here. He's much funnier than I am. He also does a really great Chris Walken impression, which I can't do. But filling in for him is the infinitely more beautiful Alena Huffman. And you all know him as Eli. David Blue. Last but not least, the incredible Ming Na. So now we have a little trailer to show you, some clips from the upcoming season 2. I'm supposed to tell you that this trailer can also be seen on Zune Marketplace exclusively for the next 24 hours. Visit zune.net/Comic-Con 2010 or check out the Zune Video Marketplace on Xbox Live. Here you go. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, so I have a few questions for you guys that I have prepared. Some of them have come from Joe Malazzi's blog. I asked some people what they would like to hear from you guys, and I'll start with you, Bobby. You've obviously had an amazing career. You've played an incredibly wide range of characters, and yet you recently said that Nicholas Rush may be one of your favorite characters that you've ever played. Is that true?
No.
Well, why? Why do you like playing Rush so much?
No, it is true. I do like playing Nicholas Rush very much, in fact, because there's a wonderful kind of pragmatic quality about Rush that I really, really like. That it doesn't really matter what the end result is, as long as everything in terms of the ship is okay, as long as Destiny is okay, as long as the mission is okay, then everything's fine. And I like that very, very much. So there's an awful lot of scope in there, an awful lot of scope to play many, many different things within that character. It's just a joy to play with.
There's a lot of people sort of argue about whether Rush is a bad guy or whether he has good intentions or not. We got a chance to learn a lot more about him as season 1 went on, and you in particular, you're interesting because you don't ask a lot of questions about what's coming up. You said you like to be surprised. You like to act in the moment. It's not about anticipation. What what surprised you, if anything, as you were going along in season 1? Did anything sort of come out of nowhere and say, well, that was not what I was expecting?
No, not really. I think for me, it's just the way I've always worked. That if you don't, the temptation a lot of the time, I think, when you're acting, is to play the end. You know, if there's something sort of slightly heroic in there, and towards the end of the piece, then the temptation is to play that heroic quality all the way through. So I tend not to ask because of that. I don't wish to know. I don't want to know what's around the corner for Rush. So you take every moment as it comes. It's a very, very flimsy thing to do, act some of the time. And any kind of reality you can get, you grab onto that. So the only kind of bit of reality I've got is the fact that I don't know what's around the corner, I don't know what's happening next. And that's the way I like to play.
Minx over there working with her new iPhone, doing a commercial for Apple there.
It's my iPrecious. Precious.
So Ming, what surprised you about Camille this year? What surprised you about Camille as you got to know the character a little bit better?
For me, I think over especially the second season and during the first season, is that finding a woman who is in a position of power, but there is such incredible vulnerability and concerns about the decisions that she has to make based on that power, you know, based on the ability of whether those decisions are correct. And I think latching onto that makes her more human. That and the fact that, you know. I'm sorry, what was the question, Robert?
I asked if anything surprised you about Camille.
The first season?
Yeah. Well, or what comes up in season 2.
That she's, I don't know, David, you can help me.
All right, David. David. So David, towards the towards the end of season 1, David came to us and said, "So when is Eli going to get lucky?" I said, how much more lucky can he get? He's flying around in a spaceship, exploring the universe, and you said, more lucky. So actually, season 2, Eli does get to have a relationship. What was that like, David?
Lucky? I really enjoy it. You know me, I hate spoilers too much. But I really like what you guys wrote. It's a really, really cool character, and it's a really cool arc. And nerds need love too. I mean, just because when I take my shirt off, my biceps aren't like the size of my face like Brian, doesn't mean that there's not enough love to go around. I really like the evolution of the Eli